Good,
so,
isn't it?
yeah, it's very good. So, okay, so there you are, a member of this Yes group. Where's the photo? Where have we got a photo? Have we got a photo of that? Yeah, look. Now, at that time, you were into curries and supporting Brentford and drinking quite heavily. Still not doing that.
No, not doing that.
But at the time, I mean, rock was so full of pomp and majesty, and I can't believe that, as I say, you weren't 100% into it like that.
No,
what did the rest of the band do? Because they were into it.
Oh, well, they were riveting. Actually, I mean, John and Alan are great friends of mine. In fact, Steve said we
Topographic Oceans. Just, I don't want to move you on, but I just want to, because I can't believe. Maybe I imagined this. That was recorded on hay. Is that?
Yeah. Well, what happened was we decided originally that we
in case people don't notice, Tales from the Topographic Oceans was perhaps as far as rock got towards overblown Gothic Sanskrit lyrics and took itself very, very seriously. But it was recorded
You liked it then, did you?
No, I did. I bought it. That's all you want to worry about. I bought it at the time.
Actually, it weren't bad. But what happened was everybody decided...
I don't remember that on the ads. Rick Wakeman, it ain't bad. Yeah.
We decided that what we were going to do was record it in the country.
Yeah.
And we went out to all the country, and then nobody decided they wanted to drive out to the country. So I arrived at Morgan Studios, which is where we decided to do it in Willesden. And Monty Babson, who was the boss there, I used the studios a lot. I'd done King Arthur there and all those other albums. And I arrived there, and Monty called me, and he said... Nobody else had come. He said, Rick, can I have a word with you? And I said, yeah. He said, the rest of the lads, are they all right? I said, yeah, fine, why? He said, and a couple of lorries come this morning. And I said, what with the gear? He said, no, the gear came last night. And I said, what? He said, I think you better come over and look at Studio 3. And I went in there, and it was full of haystacks. They got a cow with an electric motor. With the others. I like that, honestly. And we got, like, white fences. And instead of having a drum booth, he had like a white fence with all the...
In the studio?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I mean, my gear was the first time I ever had to send away for service for Greenfly.
Why? Why did it?
Oh, well, because it's one of those things you did, wasn't it, really?
They wanted a rural feel.
They wanted a rural feel, and then you walked out into Willesden.
And yet...
It's outrageous, wasn't it? I mean, that's really rural for you.
And yet, as I say, they were, it was overblown rock, took itself seriously, and they were indulgent, and everything that went with 70s rock and roll.
Yep.
And yet, at the same time... As I said in the introduction, you're on Clive Dunn's Grandad, too.
I was on the follow-up, Grandma.
Were you?
Right, yeah.
You're on Grandma. How comes you're on things like... You're on Black Sabbath records?
Yeah.
You took just any gig that come along at the time?
Well, basically, I was doing sessions most, like 3 sessions a day. It was the era when sessions were...
But you were in, like, one of the biggest rock groups in the world.
Yeah, but, I mean... But Clive Dunn doesn't do Tales from Toby's Graphic Go-Kart, does he?
No. How comes you're on Clive Dunn's, then?
Well, I got invited to go on and do it, and I'm a Dad's Army freak. In fact, Ian Lavender, who plays... I said, next year, you've got to get Ian on, because he's a wonderful raconteur, great stories. And I was just a Dad's Army freak. And I met him, and he was lovely. He was a lovely
And so
man.
that bit of the beginning goes... Dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun, dun, dun. That's you?
No, it's not. Yeah.
All right. What other things do I want to ask you while we can't do so many of them about different things you've got going.
One of the things I won't do, because I know that everybody comes and does it, is hold up their new CD and
say,
let
me do that.
This is what comes out on...
Let me tell you something.
Fancy me finding this in a KGB
Let me tell you,
unit.
I'll do that at the end, because it's galling when you come on and people are bland, trot, or just no good and you have to do it. You're earning your corn here. There's a couple of more things before we finish this.
Yes, sir.
And you've got to come back, because I'm remembering about 6 or 7 other real great ones. That's apart from the jokes. Let me ask you, you don't drink anymore.
No, sir.
You used to be notoriously good at it. I don't want to get into the whys and wherefores and how tough it is. But you just said to me before we came on, and this is quite honest, you said, ask me about drunk driving.
Yeah, I got...